Welcome back to Mom Tradiction. If I stay far away from the camera, you might not notice that my face is peeling
Ooh, move back.
off.
Just move back. Come on.
So we are joining you this week live from the middle of a chemical peel. Just me. I don't know why. I'm the least. I don't even wear makeup. But tonight I want to talk about pressure of aging. And this, I think, is an extreme reaction to self-care. Like I was thinking about as my face was like burning and itching, I was like, why did I do this? And it's a commitment and like, don't touch it, clean it, I'm like, it's all the opposite of my personality. But I think I'm like, I have no other time or version of self-care. So as I age, I'm like, just burn my face off.
Just burn my face off.
Take us back to the moment. Okay, so
it does seem like a little out of
character. It's off brand for you.
Off brand for you. Yes.
It is off brand.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be the judge of that in
but
6
also,
more days.
In the other hand, like I feel like you do have gotten facials, and I feel like you use nice skincare. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I do not feel like that.
Oh my God, this bitch has a SkinCeuticals going.
Nice
yeah.
Well, someone
a year ago.
upgraded from like the Neutrogena she used in college. Then,
Well, no, like truly, my journey is I'm like I used to just shampoo. Like
exactly
that was the
herbal
one
essences.
Yeah, and I would literally like shampoo, lather my whole body, and I would like that was it.
Yeah,
and I don't feel like I've changed except when I hit like 35 or 36. So I'm 39 now. So I'm like I can feel 40 coming. Actually,
you're 38.
Yeah, I'm 38, but I turn 39 next week.
In a couple days.
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
don't speed that clock around. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're 38.
It's okay. You're still late.
It's weird because I'm also just skipping 39, and I just keep telling people I'm almost 40. I don't know if I like want to age. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I just want to match my wrinkle levels, but.
So people can say you look good for your age.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
I'm 50.
Yeah.
I never skincare. But then at some point in the last couple of years, I've just felt like, oh, I can see like
it's
the
happening
wrinkles and all that. Yeah, like I have like the crow's feet and these ones. I don't know how to like make them.
Yeah, 11s.
But 11s. So I just like feel it, and I don't want to give into Botox because I feel like Botox is so great, but like once you pop, you can't stop. And I'm like, I don't want to commit to like doing Botox twice a year or 3 times. I don't know how often. So this was my version of like, the first thing I did was I started getting like hydrofacials, like once a year. Like I'm not still taking care of myself. But at one of those appointments, this lady, I go to like a medical one only because it's right across the street from my work. But she talked me into like after a facial, I spent like probably $400 on vitamin C, a cleanser, a lotion,
sunscreen,
primer, sunscreen, like just, I spent the money, and it's more than I had probably spent total for the rest of like my
your whole
prior
life.
35 years. Yeah. And I felt really good about it. I still have some of those bottles like from 2 years ago. So I'm like, I'm not using them hardcore. But I do appreciate the quality. And yeah, this just came about, I think, because I'm not willing to do, like, I'm not a daily maintenance person.
So what do you do every day?
Sometimes nothing. I shower every day.
Okay, here we go.
Do you apply the herbal essences to your face still?
So
morning and night, or sometime the afternoon. What was their like tagline? I can't remember, but like
who knows?
Yeah.
But so I shower every morning, and I wash my face with like one of these exfoliating gloves that you put on, and I put in like right now it's from QVC. It was like my mother-in-law's, and I just like, and I scrape my face.
Oh my gosh.
And that's it. On a good day, after that, I'll put on this lotion that's like high quality lotion from the dermatologist. The best days is vitamin C and then the lotion.
Okay.
But there's a lot of days that I just scrub it with an exfoliating glove that
Dang.
probably needs to be thrown away.
Yeah.
And then I go to work. I feel like my face is very lately, because I'm like, I know you guys are going to roll your eyes, but the healthier I get, the more I'm like, my face is pretty good until I'm on my period. And then I always get pimples around like
hormonal. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
they're like,
then what is your nighttime routine? Do you have a nighttime routine? Do you wash your
No.
face?
Nope.
No? You don't wash
wish
your
I
face
did.
at night?
No.
Do you wear
I did buy
Do you
a
wear
silk pillowcase.
sunscreen during the day? Like in the morning, do you put sunscreen
I wear
on?
it. No, I wear it if I'm going to be in the sun all day. Like if I'm going to the pool, I wear sunscreen. But even then, I just spray like whatever's on my body. I typically just like
Okay.
and spray my face. So
Okay.
it's bad. Like
Yeah,
I'm saying all this to be
exceptionally
like,
bad,
Okay.
what you're describing.
Okay. So V, what is your skincare? Like, what's your morning and evening skincare routine look like?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do think that there's room in my skincare routine to be improved,
Mm-hmm.
but every morning I wash with a cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
I use Roden Fields. I've only because a buddy of ours from college sold it to me 10 years ago.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've just been using it ever since.
Yeah.
But
They're good products.
I
though.
use a cleanser, I use a toner, and then I, in the mornings, just put moisturizer. In the evenings, I double cleanse. I use a toner. I use a serum or a face oil, and then I use the moisturizer.
Mhm.
I do not go to bed without washing my face.
Yeah. Me either.
Especially if I wore makeup that day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know who told me this. I think it was our same friend, Lindsay, from college, who sold me the Roden Field.
Yeah.
That every time you go to bed without washing your face, you like age your face another year. So I just like
Oh my
never
God.
ever do that.
Yeah.
But I do it all the time.
That's like a
and I
scare
still-
tactic.
Yeah. That's marketing.
It worked apparently.
Yeah.
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 It might work
But-
for me.
My mom, she had really deep pores. Like just, I mean, those things, chocolate chip craters over there. And she was a beautiful lady, but that was just her one
Skin
flaw.
type.
Mm.
Yeah. And so I noticed about 10 years ago, even before I had Justice, that I had deep pores too.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I got on the Roden Fields, just because I was like, they had the refining and the pore reduction formula, and I noticed an actual difference. Like I took the before and after
That's
photos,
amazing. Yeah.
and I
Oh.
noticed that I noticed a tightening of my pores. They're still, I think, large pores, but I think that
Well,
it
so is
actually-
everything else on your body. So.
Very true. Very true. So I think that it's a good product.
Yeah.
And even if I, like in the times that I've run out of it, I always do the same routine, even if it's with different products.
Yeah.
And then my double cleanse that I do in the evenings, I don't use Roden Fields for both of those cleanses. I'll use like another kind of gel or something to cleanse with.
So when you say double cleanse, you like wash your face, dry it, and then just wash it again with something
I
different?
don't dry it. I just wash it, rinse it. I'm in the shower, and then I pick up the second cleanser and I wash it again.
Okay.
Which is, here's the thing, and my friend Varuni actually told me about double cleansing. There's so much stuff that gets caked up on your face during the day. It's incredible. So the double cleanse is like almost essential, because by the time you do the first one and then you do the second one and you do the toner, stuff is still coming off on the toner. And so I'm like, well, good thing I washed my face twice, because apparently the first one didn't do anything. It was just like wetting my face, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
What about you, Julianne?
Yeah. What do you do,
What's-
Julianne?
This is like
Well-
a foreign language to me.
Oh yeah. So I wash my face every morning. I use like Cetaphil. It's like super gentle,
Yeah.
easy. And then I put on eye cream, and then I use like a face oil. And then once that like sinks in, I'll put on my moisturizer with SPF. So that's every morning. And then every night I cleanse. Again, I just use Cetaphil because it's gentle. Tone, mostly again to like just get like anything off, or like sometimes then I'll go onto my neck and be like, oh my God, like what's going on with my neck here? Like you just always get crud on that or like, whatever dirt on that pad.
What are you
Um,
toning with?
so I use it's a Mario Badescu product and it's like I
That
can't even
sounds really
remember.
high end.
It's
That
not.
does
It's
sound
not. No,
fancy.
no, it's not. It's like middle ground like I don't know. It probably costs like
But
$15.
you're
I don't.
saying like Cetaphil, and then you're saying this guy with like 4 or 5 syllables in
Well,
his name.
like
Where do you
everything
get
in
this
my
from?
life, I'm wearing a balance. You know what I mean? Like some things cheapo at Walmart, like but
So
then
where do you get that product? You're going to a drugstore for Cetaphil.
yeah, buy it online. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. So,
Hello.
hey there.
Hello.
I have never recorded on this. I don't have headphones. I
You're
don't have a
perfect.
ring light.
You
Yeah.
sound great.
It sounds great. Yeah, that's the
You
main
look
Well, look at my
thing.
great. You
face.
sound
Yeah.
great.
You look better than me.
So that's weird.
Well,
Yeah.
welcome, Varuni, to the show. We are so excited to have you.
Yeah.
LA's favorite facialist joining us tonight. We are talking now about what our skincare routines are as busy moms, and also just like how it has evolved over the years. Hold up. Okay, take it from the top, Julianne.
I'll use at nighttime, I cleanse my face. I use Cetaphil. Like it's just gentle. I find like cleansers a lot of time like can dry me out. So I use that. It works, whatever. And then I use like a Mario Badescu like toner just to get like the rest of the crud off. And then I usually wait like 30 minutes and I'll put my like, I guess retinol, like tretinoin. Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
So that's prescription. I think it's like vitamin A and it's like just like proven, I think, to like cell turnover, maybe. I don't know. Help with wrinkles. My big thing is the dang wrinkles. Eye cream, always eye
Okay.
cream. And then right before I go to bed, I have like sometimes I was using like a Clinique, like Moisture Surge, and now I just switched to like a Survey, like another drugstore, just like a thick moisturizer to put on because the retinol can really like dry it. Like I could look like Lindsay on a regular basis, but
I feel like I
So,
should have brought alcohol instead of
yeah,
Lip Gloss to
um, yeah. So that's what I do.
that's what you need.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are our wildly different
Yeah,
skincare routines.
yeah.
I'm curious, Varuni, to hear from you on what you recommend in general,
Yeah.
and if you recommend different things to moms at different stages. Like if a woman just gave birth and like her hormones are going
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
And Lindsay talks about her face is pretty fine with like her washing her face with her shampoo until she's on her period. And then then things go crazy. So do you have different sort of regimens that you recommend to moms?
Yeah, it's a really good question. The thing that I say the most is your skincare routine has to be something you are willing to stick to. The number one rule of it working is consistency.
Consistency.
And
Yeah.
so for most
Damn
moms,
it.
myself included, we don't
Yeah.
have time to do 10, 11, 12 steps morning and night.
Right.
So for the most part, blanket advice for moms, millennial women, anyone whose time is really precious, at night, you're going to double cleanse.
Mhm.
And that's because double cleansing is just cleansing your face twice. And that's because this first cleanse removes the oil, the dirt, the makeup, the
Oh
pollution, the
God.
dirt.
Oh God.
I don't even wash my face at night, and they're
That is so crazy.
mortified.
And like you're at a school all day with these like
Oh,
nasty ass
disgusting
teenagers,
kids.
like and
I
the
do
air, like
shower
what's
a
the
lot.
air up in there? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I
Okay.
shower a lot of nights, morning and night, because of like same. I like coached a sport or whatever, but I
Yeah.
don't at night. I literally just take a hot shower. I don't like wash my face at all.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So the second
I will.
Maybe start
I'm
like
all ears.
one cleanse Then the second cleanse actually cleanses the pore and preps the skin for the follow-up steps.
Oh.
So double cleanse is more important than toner. So
Ah.
you can double
Oh,
cleanse.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can double cleanse. Second would be tone.
I do always feel like toner's a scam, kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like, just because like you put it on that little cotton pad, and then I'm like, is this really doing something? I don't know.
feel like it is great because I always see stuff on the cotton pad, and I'm like,
True.
good thing I did this to get the rest of the dirt off.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not all toners are alike.
Right.
Biobedescu's toner is a scam.
Okay. I knew it wasn't. Hey, here I am.
But toning
Yeah,
toner
yeah.
can be really important because
Yeah.
it resets the pH of the skin. So we want our pH of our skin to be around 4.5, 5. And when we cleanse it, we're bringing that pH up. And so a toner, which is more acidic than a cleanser, helps to restore balance. It helps to remove any residue that you didn't get, to remove from your cleansing step. It basically preps the skin for the
Can you
follow-up.
can you like test the pH of your skin like at home, or like what do you have to see somebody like a professional like you? You know what I mean? Or like
So
yeah.
if your skin is, we talk about balance, right?
Yeah.
If your skin is balanced, the oil is going to be under control. Your skin won't feel too tight when you go like this. If you're cleansing and then your skin feels tight right after, the pH is lower than what we want it to be.
Interesting.
An hour later, your skin is oily. It's out of balance. We need to bring that pH down.
Interesting.
That's why oil and controlling that oil or balancing that oil with the right products and the right regimen is super important. Some people are like, my skin is really dry. Some people are like, my skin is really oily. There's a problem there. And it's typically the number one way that we solve it is with the right skincare regimen. So to answer your first question, going through the steps really quickly, double cleanse, tone,
tone, yeah.
treat. For you, it's your tretinoin is your treatment step. Moisturize. You can do a fifth step, which is an eye cream. If you don't have time for all that,
now, ladies.
you need that now. So
is it bad that sometimes I just take eye cream and like rub it all over my whole face? Because I literally am like, oh, this is the most powerful anti-wrinkle. So I literally just, and I'll put it on the back of my hands. I'm like,
oh man. Like once a year, you're
around the lip area, but
okay, thank you.
It might not be the best product for all over your face. Sometimes it would just be too rich.
Okay.
I need to get all
you
y'all
can't.
rich.
You heard her say consistency, so you can't just like get it all done in one day.
That's exactly what I do. When you said that, I was like, damn it, because I just like crush it for a day, and then I'm like, see you next month, face.
Even just 2 steps: cleanse and moisturize.
Yeah. At morning and night, right?
Morning and night, and you
So wait,
have to
do you
wash your face
double
in the morning.
cleanse in the morning too, or just at night? Okay, yeah, doing that.
Just
right.
at night. In the morning, you want to cleanse one time. You can tone if you like a toner. Treatment step, which is normally an antioxidant, vitamin C, moisturize, and then SPF. If you're only going to do 2 things in the morning, it's going to be cleanse and SPF. If you can do 3 things, it's going to be cleanse, vitamin C, SPF. And if you
the SPF, even if you're inside all day, like it's just,
I think
Yeah.
you like
so
Really?
weird to me.
I think you
Yeah.
have to wear like SPF like all the time.
summer,
Oh,
winter,
that's
rain or shine,
interesting.
indoor, outdoors, because we're not protecting ourselves from the sun. We're protecting ourselves from the UVA and UVB rays, which penetrate the windows, penetrate the light.
Dang.
If your
Yeah.
skin is exposed to light. And now SPFs are really cool because they have blue light blocking abilities. Any sort of like UV exposure, including like the blue light that we're getting from our screens all day, are going to affect our skin. And UV damage is the
Interesting.
number one cause of aging skin. And when we get chemical peels, it's because we're trying to reverse that damage.
Oh my gosh, my mind.
So
is
I've also
blown.
not. I got this chemical peel on today. I forgot to put on SPF, which I think is like a pretty crucial.
Lindsay.
But I like closed the window blinds because I was like working on my computer, and I was like, so now I'm like, oh, so I got to put that on even if I'm going to be inside all day.
Yeah.
So
What chemical peel did you get?
A derma peel?
The Perfect Derma Peel?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a bomb. You grow a new face over
Oh,
7.
great. That's
oh my god,
Well, you did one
Okay.
thing
well,
right.
and I treated
Yeah.
my old face like
So
shit.
did they give you like guidelines of like how to take care of it or like what to expect? Or
Yeah, it's
okay.
actually been really sweet for someone like me that like what Vernita's making fun of me is that I do nothing and then I go to the most extreme, like burn my face off.
Right.
But you go in and I was laying down for like 10 minutes. I actually wish it was longer because I'm like, this is, like treat my face.
Mhm.
But it was really quick. And then I'm like, it hasn't been bad at all. The most painful, I'm trying to think, it like really wasn't that bad. It was stinky because they did like these chemicals.
Mhm.
And then,
The Perfect Derma Peel has a numbing agent in it. So
Oh.
it's going to
Yeah.
numb that stingle, that spiciness that you feel from.
yeah. And today, day 3 is the first day. Like I felt like I could go somewhere. Day 1, I just looked sunburned. Day
Yeah.
2, I looked less sunburned than day 1. So it like wasn't bad. And then this morning I woke up and I'm like, I could go somewhere. And then like halfway through the day, my kids were like, what's happening to your face?
Oh my god, mommy's
And so I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, sick.
Yeah.
But like, I could have, just for moms, like, because mine felt, I'm on spring break. I'm a teacher. So it was like, I did this on purpose to be like, I'm going to melt my face off while I'm not around coworkers. But for other people, I'm like, you could totally get it on like a Wednesday, in my opinion, and make it through work like Thursday, Friday, and then
Oh.
hide out for the weekend. And
Yeah.
I'll report back on what I look like.
Hide
but-
out for
Okay.
them.
Well,
I
day
don't-
3, the fun begins. Day 4, day 5, it gets real fun.
Okay.
Oh.
Day 7, you're kind of done. So I'm going to have to hear about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
We'll
you-
send you updates.
The lady that did mine, I love her, Brenna, and she said that a thing that people do is series of chemical peels. And so also in my very extreme no moderation personality, I'm like, I kind of want to get like 4 in a row. You do like 4 every 4 weeks.
What?
And then literally you have a new face.
What?
So
Yeah.
do you,
You would do-
Rudy, have like any advice on that?
Yeah, you would do. So when it comes to skincare, nothing is one and done. We always
Okay.
say like one treatment is a treat and a series of treatments is a treatment, right?
Oh.
There's layers of skin. And
Mm.
so with the Perfect Derma Peel, what we do is one treatment every 4 weeks, anywhere from like 4 to 6 times for the best result.
Dang. So that's cool though, because I'm always a little bit like, are you just trying to upsell me? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
So that-
it is, but
Yeah.
yeah, well, good
Yeah.
for her.
you'll get a better result the more that you do.
Yeah.
Interesting. And I think I can't because like summer's coming and you can't really get sun, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, I'll put a hat on, but like I'm just I'm outside all summer long. So I'm like, so I should just wait till like
September,
fall.
October. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Definitely not chemical peel season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Huh.
Okay, so Lindsay said that she opted into a chemical peel over Botox.
That was my logic. I felt nervous about starting Botox.
Have you
because-
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on that.
V, have you ever had Botox or no?
No, I'm
Okay.
holding on to Black Don't Crack and
Yeah.
just like do what Varuni says,
Yeah.
and hopefully it'll work for me.
Yeah. I've gotten
Also,
it
I'm a
twice.
little chunky, so I keep a little extra
A little-
icing in there.
All
little filler.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
my
yeah.
filler.
Personal filler. Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
we love Botox. Botox and a chemical peel are different.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell me more. I don't know why I'm against like
I think do
Botox?
it. Do Botox.
Yeah.
I'm
But
going like it's like
Julianne, you're just like the pusher right now.
Well, okay, I've done it like 3 times. I haven't done it in like a
Oh,
year.
you've done it?
Heck yeah. Like these wrinkles, like chemical peel wasn't gonna like solve my problems. And it's like, in a week they're like kind of gone. Like you look
Yeah.
like, but not in a way that's like, ooh, girl, like what are you doing? It's just like, oh, like this is what I kind of used to look like. And it doesn't hurt, and it's
Interesting.
like, I mean, it's not that expensive, and it lasts for like months, like a good maybe like 3 months, 4 months. I don't remember.
Okay, this is a dumb question, but what, like, in addition to this forehead line, what are people Botoxing? Like,
Oh my God, you
Like,
can
look
Botox.
at like my forehead is just. I feel like that's a genetic thing. Like, this is just my forehead that I've always had. Have you not always had kind of like a crease in your forehead?
Oh no, like
That's what I thought too,
like
V. And then you
uh-uh.
see a picture of your younger self and you're like, oh my God,
So then
that was
Really?
perfect.
but I do wonder of like with you like do, do black women like obviously age differently than like white women, or no? Or
Yes,
like
yes,
even like Hispanic or different like depending on
yes.
your skin tone, or yeah.
Yes. So
Huh.
skincare is all about skin tone. The
Okay.
darker you are, the more fat pads you're going to have in your face. And
That's
so
right.
Huh.
That
sagging and
tracks.
Yeah.
jowling is going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Whereas lighter skin tones tend to lose the fat and experience like a hollowing out
Yeah.
as they age. Now, Botox freezes the movement in your face, and
Yeah.
you can Botox anything. A lot of people do Botox to like in their underarms or on the palms of their hands to reduce sweating.
Oh,
Sometimes
I've heard that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I've had Botox in my traps if you want like a more feminine
Ooh.
appearance
Yeah.
or a relaxed tension. You can Botox your masseters, which has a slimming effect, but it's also really great for grinders. I
What?
like for Botox to lift and freeze the fuck out of my face.
Mhm.
I don't want any face.
Wait,
My
you
face
you
extensions.
Botox too?
Yeah.
I
You
feel
can
like
Botox
this is the
right
gateway
here to
drug,
like lift
apparently.
the lip a little bit if you want a little bit more of a pout. You can Botox
Oh.
the sides of your eyes if you want to like prevent any sort of like crow's feet.
Yeah.
It's great.
Fascinating.
I would say
So,
chemical peel is more for skin tone, skin texture, acne, pigmentation, anything
okay.
that's like surface. But if you're dealing with like deep rooted fine lines, you're gonna want to go Botox. It goes way deeper into the skin.
So, Lindsay, what was your like main skin concern, I guess, or like,
Oh, I
what
thought
I'm
you were going to
like?
say. So, my friend at the same time, by coincidence, got a Moxie laser. So,
Oh.
like, I'm ignoring Julianne's question and I'm
Okay.
just jumping to.
Go for it. Yeah,
I
yeah,
got the chemical peel. She got the Moxie, and her face is like leather face right now. It's little scabs. Anyway, now I'm like, damn it, I messed up. I should have gotten that because it looks so intense. But can you talk about that one?
Yeah. Lasers use various ranges of intense pulse light to trigger intentional damage in the skin. And when we trigger damage in the skin, our body says, "Whoop, need to heal that." So it's going to produce a whole lot more elastin and collagen to renew the skin. We're going to essentially wound the top layer so the body sheds it and stimulate production of brand new skin. I think that treatment's really painful. I think
Yeah, it
Oh.
sounds
in
awful.
heels, you never know. Like I am of the camp that's like a little bit over a long period of time, like gradual, consistent effort for long-term results. Whereas, doing something like a Moxie laser, even like a cool laser, it's really painful and
Oh.
the
Yeah, her
results
face
might
is
not
like
be
swollen.
long-lasting.
Whoa.
It's
Gotcha.
also not great for people of color.
Okay.
Huh.
Are her kids like, oh my God, mom? Like,
She doesn't have kids.
okay.
She's like white, fair skin,
Exactly.
and
Candidate.
like 42.
So what made
And
her?
has
Botox
like
is
done
so good.
fillers. She's done Botox. And so she was the same thing where she's like, I've kind of attacked it in other ways, but she just wanted to like, just like extreme. But she looks like it's wild, and her like, she looks like she got in a fight. Like everything's kind
Oh,
of puffy, and she had
gosh.
this big like ice pack on, and
What?
then again, it's like the whole thing. It's so many little teeny tiny scabs that like when she sends a picture, it looks like her whole face is just like a scab.
What
Like, it's
made
like,
her do
whoa.
that one instead of the other? Or what would make like somebody like recommend that over whatever one you got, Lindsay? Do you like,
Yeah, Varuni, what do you
Yeah.
think?
It's
Just
gonna be
preference.
it's gonna be like the individual provider's preference and whatever tools
Oh.
technology they have in
Okay.
their clinic.
Okay.
If you go on realself.com, it's real people rating every single treatment that ever existed, and I tell
Oh.
everyone to go and look at those
Real
Oh, cool.
before
self.
they sign themselves up for any sort of procedure.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really great resource because people spill the tea over there. But ultimately, like you can do something like that, and maybe for some people, like fair skins, like you said, she's a great candidate. It's like a once a year or once every couple of years procedure. But I also think that getting on the right routine and taking care of your skin every single day, you're not gonna necessarily need something like that unless you like want it or want to do like that work, you know?
Mhm.
But it's painful. And you can see she's having a lot of downtime.
Wow.
So what about like a basic facial? Like, do you recommend getting like basic facial? You know what I mean? And like how
Yeah.
often or
Mhm.
yeah?
I tell everyone that they should be getting a facial, a deep pore cleansing facial every 4 weeks. Our
Oh,
skin works just like with the rest of our
okay.
body's cycle. You know, we get our period every 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Our skin sheds
Oh.
itself every 4 weeks. That
Oh,
cycle gets longer as we age.
right.
So once you hit, you know, 30, you're going from 4 weeks to maybe 5 weeks, 5 weeks to 6 weeks, and so on. And so the key to keeping your skin looking young is to trigger that cellular turnover. And there's a lot more that I can do in clinic than you can do at home. But it's a partnership.
Oh, I'm
You
sure.
keep your skin twice a day. So I'm going to get you on the right routine. And then I'm going to have you come in and see me once every 4 to 8 weeks so that I can do the hydrofacial, the chemical peels, the microneedling, all of the treatments that push your skin. I look at it like skin fitness. You know, we work out our bodies, we cut our hair, we go to the dentist for the deeper cleanings. We get our nails
We don't
done.
do
Our
any
skin
of those.
Yeah,
things.
I'm not familiar with any of those. So could you elaborate here?
You lost me at fitness.
Yeah.
girls. I need to take care of you guys.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, but not all facials are the same. You have a wide spectrum of facials where people are just going to go and rub your face and layer it with creams and such. But then you have other facials that are going to be more like high tech and multimodalities, and they're going to use really cool things to trigger that cellular turnover or work on a problematic concern, especially if you have acne or pigmentation or something like that.
That's awesome. I actually really like that. Speaks to me like your skin fitness, like that you have to work it. That just makes sense to me that I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Instead of just letting it like waste away.
Yeah.
I tell everyone, and even if you like look at, like, I always refer to facials as like a facial workout, and I structure my treatments that same way. There's like a warm up, then there's the hard work, and then there's a cool down. And whether it's 30 minutes, 60 minutes or 90 minutes, that's how I structure my facials, like a Pilates class.
Oh wow.
Can I just tell y'all, if you look at Varuni's, you have to follow Studio Varuni on Instagram and look at her stories.
Nita forgot that neither of us are on social media.
I know, but for our listeners, it's like ASRM for people who really want a facial.
Okay.
Because it's like you can just tell that her clients are so relaxed and like she's truly massaging their face and just like getting the gunk out, and I'm always so envious of them. I just sit there and watch the story because she's in LA and it's not like I can go to LA once a month. I mean, if maybe things were different, but I like tell her all the time I just want to come. And then she also posts "You belong here." She posts this like once a week and I'm like, I know.
She's like, I'm mad.
So how did you get into like doing all of this? Were you always into like skincare or like what's your story, I guess?
So when I was like 11, people used to call the house and I would answer my parents' landline. 813-818-1834 was the number. Yeah. And I would say, "A Day in Heaven Body Care, how can I help you?" You know?
Oh my God, yeah.
They would come over, I would do their nails. I was just into it. I would experiment on anyone who came in.
Yeah.
But I have brown parents and they were never going to let me go to beauty school. So I did my undergrad in mass communications. I worked in PR.
Okay.
I went back to school and I got my MBA. And then for 15 years, I worked in corporate marketing.
Whoa.
And then I realized in corporate America, you get rewarded with hard work by getting more work.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic happened and I had a baby and I was like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. Like, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? I'm super entrepreneurial. I'm a big risk taker. And I was like, the craziest thing that I could do would go and do the thing that I've always wanted to do.
Your like
But
little 11-year-old self is like, come
That's
on.
I was
amazing.
gonna
Yeah.
like apply every tool that I've gained in my corporate marketing experience and my life experience, and I just went for it. So I was working full time still and going to school to get my certification like 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. I did
my
that for 8
gosh.
months,
Oh my
Monday
gosh.
to Friday.
Oh my
husband
gosh.
did school pickup, bedtime, bath time. And then I graduated and signed a lease on a space and literally just like went for it, because if I had thought about it too long, I probably wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
And it just like poured out of me, like the website, the positioning, the treatments, everything.
Wow.
You know, like you give birth and you're prepared to like raise this human, but nobody talks about the fact that like you're giving birth to a whole new different aspect
Yeah.
of yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you like mourn the loss of who you were before. And
Mhm.
it took me maybe 2 years to be like, oh, I'm cool. I've guts. I
So
I
much,
can
yeah.
do whatever I want. I'm
Yeah.
not being held back by being a mom. I have like balls now.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've been doing that now for about 2 years.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
So she's a mom, a wife, and licensed esthetician, hydrofacial master esthetician, face reality certified acne
Oh
expert.
my gosh.
Like, I think this is so incredible
Yeah.
that you've been able to make this amazing pivot. And I think really are being such a blessing and inspiration to so many women. And probably, I would guess, probably a lot of your clientele are also millennial women, millennial moms that get the opportunity to come do this. So I think it's wonderful. And I'm so glad you're able to join us and share your expertise with all of us, like
Thank you.
really
Well, like,
far off base.
when are we
Mom-
like planning our trip? That's what I'm
LA.
wondering. LA. Mom's LA.
Mom traditions in
Yeah.
LA.
Takes
Yeah.
LA.
Yes.
I like that has a nice ring, actually.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
We also
Yeah.
like really talk about what you just touched on with the mom tradition of like, it's amazing the identity crisis. And then playfully, I'm like, you're the first one that's like, no, I took that and turned it into like, I'm not happy. I can do this on my own. I
Yeah.
can like kind of rewrite, because all of like, we have talked about how becoming a mom becomes so overwhelming. And then I think a lot of us, most of us, definitely me, just fall into the trap of now motherhood takes all my capacity. And
Yeah.
so to hear what you took on top of just like all of it, I'm like, that's super impressive.
Thank you. If you were to ask my husband, like, how was it for you? He'd be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this guy,
He has a different opinion.
Yeah.
well, he held it down, and
Yeah.
he's a good guy, and he's a great
Yeah.
dad, and he's a great partner because he did all of that. Now, once upon a time, he wanted to learn Spanish, and so he enrolled in like this like twice a week Spanish class at the local community college. And they gave him homework and all this shit. And I was like, you got to cut this out.
You can't be doing this.
Over. Right? He couldn't even learn Spanish on my account.
What do you need him?
You got a whole license, a whole business.
Yeah. I still won't allow him to go and do Spanish. I was like, change your phone settings to Spanish.
Listen,
Like,
he can download Duolingo like the rest of us.
Yeah. That is
But-
so funny.
Yeah.
Our husbands have all like joked with each other about like, when is it our turn to get on this podcast and talk about you assholes?
Yeah.
They want in so bad.
Yeah.
No, but I love it. I love it. We always do a segment that we call nail or fail, Varuni, and we just talk about what we feel like we're nailing as moms this week and what we feel like we're failing as moms this week.
Because it's
And
a
I know-
contradiction. Motherhood is one big
exactly.
contradiction. Opposite emotions all the time.
All the time. Yes. So you are a mom to little 5-year-old, 4-year-old?
He's turning 5 in May.
Oh my gosh, he'll be 5
Me too.
next month.
I have an almost 5-year-old.
That is wild.
Yeah.
So let's
Then-
talk about our nails and our fails as moms this week.
Well, let me start here.
So that's a nail. That's a nail.
That's
Yeah.
a nail.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I
Thank
thought
you.
it wasn't, but you changed my mind, Varuni. It is a nail. It's just I've known her way too long. And for 20 years, she's been the person who washes her face with herbal essences in the shower. So I'm like, I just can't take her seriously.
Yeah. So listen.
This could be
I'm
the
going-
start of like
A new
new
you.
you.
Yeah, well, you guys are going to be mad when I become like the prettiest friend you have. So after Varuni leaves,
Yeah.
I think I have a chance.
Let's get you on a routine. It's
Yes.
so easy. And
So
it
my
also
fail-
forces you to like take time for yourself.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I said too, I explained, I think it was right before you hopped on, but it was like, I do feel like this was a weird overreaction to not taking care of myself for the past 8 years. My daughter's going to turn 8 next week. And I'm like, I just don't. I don't even like, I'll get a pedicure once before summertime to just be like, could you just like power stand my heels? And it's like, I don't have time, but I could make time. And so then I think this was like a weird overreaction to be like, I still don't have time, but just do something really extreme. And this is like a treat for myself. But I love your explanation of once is a treat and like multiple times is a treatment. That's so
That makes sense.
duh. Like that makes so much sense. I just needed to hear it. So my fail is a lifetime of gross
Sad face
neglect
Herbal essence
of
face
my
cleaner.
face.
Yeah.
I'm also like a ginger with freckles. I get sunburned constantly, like gross neglect. And so my nail is that I started with the perfect peel and I'm going to keep it going.
You
Yes.
go, girl.
Mm.
I
Thank
love
you.
to hear that. Julianne, what about you?
Hold on one second.
She's
There's
failing.
one fail.
The movie ended for her kids, so it's a fail.
Hey, Varuni, are you judging her for why her tiny kids are still awake? We are too.
Because mind you, it's 10 p.m. Eastern. So,
Oh.
but she claims they don't have school tomorrow. No,
Oh, her headphones are back on.
no. I asked her. I said, "Oh, what'd you do with your kids? You already put your kids in bed?" And she said, "Well, there's a substitute tomorrow, so I told them they didn't have to go to school."
Yeah, sorry about that. So my nail is next week is spring break, and I'm feeling really good about it. I feel like the days are really getting longer. Like I really noticed it this week, and I can just feel summer come in and just feeling good about that. My fail, besides having my two, well, I think one passed out, but the other one's still awake. Guys, this is real bad. This was
Oh,
so
no.
bad. So there's a mom at Willow's preschool, and we're friendly, and she has 2 boys, and she has expressed how like she'd like to have a third, but she doesn't know, whatever. So last week at the front of their school, they have parking that's just for, it says like expectant or new moms. And so I saw her car there once, and I was like, oh my gosh, is she pregnant? And I was like, oh, I'm not going to say anything. Who knows? Saw her car there again. So I was like, oh my God, twice in a week, like she's pregnant. And in my mind, I thought this was her like announcing it. You know what I mean? Like pulling up to the spot type of
I
thing.
thought that. I was like, that's an odd
Yeah.
like way to let people know.
So I walk in to pick up Willow, and she's there. And I was like, oh my God, are you expecting? And the look on her face, she was not. She is not. And I was just like, oh my God. And then I just started rambling of like, but you look great and you drink coffee and there's
Oh,
this and,
Lord.
and I just kept going and going. But I just.
Wait, but she
Did you
parked
talk
in
about
the
the
spot?
car?
Yes. Well, I was like, you parked in that damn spot twice. And she was like, yeah, she was like, well, I had stuff I had to drop off or whatever. anyways, I just felt bad because
It was
I'm
her
like,
fault.
okay.
Yeah, sounds lazy.
Well, good, but I still felt bad because I'm like, I would never want to be, you know what I mean? Like, you never
Yeah.
want to assume or whatever. But like,
Well,
she
she
did,
should have parked
like,
in the handicap spot.
exactly. Like, I kind of felt
Yeah.
that way. Like, it's a preschool. We don't have many, like, you know, there's a couple grandparents where like that's debatable of like, I don't know. But like, anyways, I felt just so bad. And that was last week actually, but I'm still feeling really bad
Oh,
about
man.
it. So,
That
yeah.
one's really not your fault.
Yeah, I don't think it's your fault.
You're almost too observant, like noticing the car and stuff. And I'm like, you got to let that one go
Yeah.
and just be playful about it. You'll laugh about it one day. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw your car there.
No, I think like we're not going to be friends.
You're never
Like,
speaking to her again.
Yeah, I think it's like I deleted her number from my phone. Like, it's like, you know, I just.
You deleted her.
Well, yeah, I figured she deleted me, so I might as well like reciprocate in some sort of way. I don't know, man. But so that was
That's
my
hysterical.
that was my fail. Yeah. But anyways, what do you
Bruni,
got?
what about you?
Yeah. What's your nail?
Oh, my nail
Mm.
is I did the dishes. I did 2 loads of
Oh,
laundry.
the
and I
laundry.
cooked dinner
Yes.
today.
Mm,
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
yeah.
they eat eggs for dinner or Cheerios or whatever. But
Yeah.
I did all that before I had to jump on this podcast today.
Whoa.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Crushing
sorry.
it.
That's more than I should say for myself.
Julianne's been failing laundry for like 7 weeks now. So.
Exactly.
No, it's still happening. It's still like, where's it come from? Who keeps
Oh
doing this
my God.
laundry?
Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah.
Just don't clean
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
know, just leave it piled up in a different area of your house.
We have
Yeah.
we have like the spare bedroom so that we don't have to look at the laundry.
Yeah, just close the
Just put
door.
it
But
in
then
there.
it's like, oh, I'm
Exactly.
gonna have to. I have such a mess everywhere. Every door's gonna
Yeah.
be shut. You know, like,
Yeah.
God.
And
Yeah.
as an
Seriously.
esthetician, I do even more laundry. Like I thought I was just gonna wash
Oh.
Yes.
No, I've tripled my laundry because there's a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, and
Yeah.
multiple towels.
Oh my
Yeah.
word. Yes.
From
Yeah.
every treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
gosh. We all just were like, our hearts will go out to you. You gotta
You
get a
cannot
service.
say something
Yeah.
worse.
Yes.
You got-
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh man.
We're like, we want to gift you a service. You
Oh my
got.
God.
You can't
So what's
do
your
that.
fail? What would be your fail for this week?
Oh my God. No, I really messed up. So
Oh,
last weekend, Friday, I was cutting up mangoes and I saved the seeds so that I can eat them and we'll suck on them. And so I was sitting at the counter, my 2 dogs and my little dog, he's 11 months, he's a little pitty,
Oh.
looking up at me, and I dropped the seed and that sucker slid into his mouth. He like ate the mango seed. That shit slid down so fast.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
My puppy just ate a mango seed. This is fine. Well, I get on the internet and they're like, it's not fine. Well, then I was at GPT and ChatGPT was like, this is a medical emergency.
What?
Figured it out. Well, I tried to make him vomit. That didn't work. Called the vet. I'm like, my dog just ate a mango seed. And they're like, well, how big was the seed? And they're like this big. They're not small.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like,
man.
how did he just eat that in
Same.
one bite?
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So they were like, well, wait 24 hours, see if he pukes it up on his own. He didn't puke that shit up. Well, then he started to have diarrhea. Then I took him to the vet. They did an x-ray and the mango seed sitting there like stuck in his stomach.
Oh my
Oh.
And I
God.
was like, how do we get this out? And they're like, well, he's not going to pass it because it's too big to go down the intestinal tract. And it has to come up on its own. We got a surgery. We got a
What?
Oh, my gosh.
This
Now
spiraled.
I'm like, how much is it gonna cost us? How much is that going to cost me? How much? What's
Oh.
Well, Vernita would have just given the dog away at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Dog is
I looked
gone.
at the dog and I was like, you're 11 months old. I haven't even known you long enough to be investing in you like this.
Gosh.
$8,000 later.
That's like 12 new dogs.
Oh my God.
A new couch. That
Oh
is,
my God.
that is
$8,000.
beautiful
Oh.
vacation.
Yeah.
That is almost new boobs.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That
a lot of
is
Botox.
A new
Oh
face.
yeah.
A lot of facials.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he has like like, you know, the incision was about this big, stapled all up, Hobie's in a cone right now. We have to go back in 2 weeks to have the staples removed. And I'm
Oh,
fucking out $8,000, all because I dropped the mango seed.
The mango seed.
So
unbelievable. That is an
you're
unbelievable
never
story.
eating mango again.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah.
You poor thing. Well, that is the most epic fail of the week.
Yeah,
that
I
we have
can't
had.
go
Yeah.
now. I should
Yeah,
have gone
you
before
got-
Varuni.
I mean,
Now
that's
Yeah.
an impressive
That's
fail.
a,
Yeah.
That's a
It was
lot.
awful.
you win.
And
Wow.
literally, hilariously, one of our next episodes that we have lined up is incorporating like motherhood dogs, how to introduce a dog to a young
Yes.
family. And Vernita, when she got the twins, she rehomed her.
Rehomed.
Rehomed
Rehomed.
sounds better.
Yeah.
We lovingly rehomed our dog.
Yeah.
So just tune in to our next episode. We might feature this
Oh,
story
Lord.
once
Is
again.
that Clark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Huh?
well, Clark, listen now.
Yeah, what about Clark,
Stop giving
Vernita?
away dogs.
we lovingly rehomed Clark a while ago. In my defense, Clark was aggressive with Justice, so he couldn't stay because he wanted to fight, and we don't fight up in here. And then the new dog got rehomed because, well, he was a 1-year-old, and I adopted twin 1-year-olds, and then that means that I had triplets, and I couldn't do that.
Mm.
So
I
he
would
was
give kids away.
lovingly rehomed.
I choose a dog.
Lord.
See, and that's
Oh, my
Julianne. So
word.
Julianne's obsessed with her dog.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
never gonna give that
It's
dog
just
away.
hilarious.
Never, never. Yeah.
No.
She'd
So
probably give a
funny.
kid away before she gave the dog away.
Well, probably, especially this one that like wouldn't go to bed. Like, no, I do feel bad. She was like, "Mommy, I wouldn't go to bed." I'm like, "Just wait. Just give me like."
Just wait.
I told her to go lay in her bed.
Hashtag
like,
when
just,
yeah,
like
these
go
kids
fall
need
asleep.
too much before
Yeah.
they go to bed. You need a story. You need a back rub. You
I
need
know.
a
Like
chit-chat, a
cuddles. Are you
prayer.
kidding me?
Yeah, just go to sleep.
Right. So,
You know, you
anyways,
should
Rudy,
get a
this is a-
hatch.
This is
yeah.
a really
Oh.
weird question, but before we let you go, I'm like, do you do any skincare for your kid? Like, do you teach
That
your
is
kid
a
to
good
wash
question.
his
Yeah.
face at night?
Yeah, he washes his face, he lotions his body.
It
cleans
just
his
occurred to me
skin,
that
Yeah, that was a
and
good question.
we have a sunscreen stick, and so he
Mm.
puts the stick on his face.
So
Every
he can do it
morning?
himself.
yeah.
Man, you gotta step it up.
So yeah, your 4-year-old is
Yeah.
crushing my skincare routine.
He shared his performance, and so they just like he loves things, and he loves like to take care of himself. He has to have his hair brushed and his clothes
Okay.
matching and all that. Like, I don't know. He's
Yeah, I didn't get
Yeah.
that gene.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Do
cool
you
though.
recommend that? Well, I guess all kids should be putting on SPF every day, just like we should, right?
SPF for sure, because a sunburn, which is what kids are most susceptible to, especially because they're at recess, it's not so much like their skin is young and it will rebound, but sunburn can lead to really severe dehydration and fatigue and trigger fevers and all sorts of like flu-like symptoms in kids. So we want to avoid that. But SPF is just the tip of that. It's more like give them hats, teach them how to hydrate and get water when they're
Okay.
playing,
Mhm.
and all of that stuff. But SPF
Would
is
you
definitely really important.
would you be willing to share some of your like favorite products? Just like text them to V, and then we could maybe like put them on here to just
Yeah.
because I'm like, what do you have your kid? I feel weird about products on my kid. Like, I want to do what's best for them, but then I kind of go the opposite where I'm like, just sunshine and water, and it's like no chemicals,
Mm.
but
Get that.
where do you
vitamin
find the
D.
balance?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. You know, I have a lot of moms who come in and they're like, I want clean and I don't want chemicals for myself and my kid. And I'm like, unfortunately, the milk that they're getting or the hand soap that they're using or the bed sheets that they're sleeping in and those stupid ass pajamas that they love, like there's
Mhm.
so much more BS and that stuff, even in the air and the water, the air that we breathe and the water that, especially in LA, like the air pollution and the harsh water, like a lotion, a potion, a shampoo, an SPF, it's not, that's not going to
nothing.
be the endocrine disruptor that we should be, fearful of. It's the amount of sugar in their food and
Yeah.
the type of like beverages and drinks and water even that they're drinking.
Yeah.
The water
That's so
fountains?
true.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am so greatly appreciative of your like so simple. And like, I just thank you so much
Yeah,
for like
you're
joining
amazing.
us.
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're,
Thank you for
yes.
having me. Everybody
Oh, yeah.
text me. You're going to get a custom skincare regimen because
Hey.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Well,
can't
She's
have
like,
people in
sitting here
Yeah.
looking at you.
What do you mean? What's wrong?
before and after. Take a before and after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah, you did,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'll let you in on look at my chipped tooth.
She is
No.
putting her husband through hell right
So
now.
I said,
Oh,
I'm like,
Lord.
I'm really working on a good before picture right now. I'm like, just
Oh,
like
God.
disgusting acne face, chipped tooth.
No.
And then I'm like, I hope there's an after that looks good because my before picture is whew.
Come summertime.
No, it
Yeah,
is
you'll be
not.
looking when that face
Yeah.
peels off.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Not that it's
Yeah.
like needs to peel off, though. You know, it looks good.
No.
But it does.
No, oh God.
No, but this was great. It's really
Yeah,
like
thanks for jumping
Yeah.
refreshing to
on.
be able to bounce some ideas off of you. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you're amazing.
when we post, we'll post your website and your recommendations and all that jazz. So thank
Yeah.
you for jumping
you, girls.
on. I
Thank
you
know
for
it's like
having me.
dinner
This
time
was
for
so
y'all.
fun.
Oh
So
yeah.
tell Matthew, so sorry he couldn't learn Spanish, and we appreciate yet
Yeah.
another
Yeah. Yes.
sacrifice on his behalf.
Oh yes. Yeah. And you'll be seeing us in LA soon.
I hope
Yeah.
so. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thanks so
Bye.
much. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
bye.
Bye. She was
She was so
amazing.
sweet.
Oh my God.
She's
She was so
great.
cool.
That was like helpful too. I really feel like I'm like, she might have just changed my life, my face.
Mm,
Just cause she was like, she made it so simple.
yeah.
It's like, I really like that line about once is a treat. Cause that's how I feel about the hydrofacial. I'm like, it's such a treat to go in there. And I just feel like,
I
and
know,
then,
but now I feel like, damn, I really need to get on those hydrofacials. They're just so expensive that I'm like,
they are
Yeah.
a
How
hundred
much
and
was your
something-
chemical peel?
Yeah.
Would you be
300.
300?
And it was
Yeah.
on it was on a like spring
A
special.
special, yeah.
So I think it was like 15% off.
Wow.
And
are
it
you
came,
able to use like your HSA?
I don't know if you could. I don't because I'm still like, I just max that out with daycare, like preschool.
But then
Oh.
that
Does
seems
that make
crazy
sense?
of like every 4 weeks, like 6 you know what I mean? Like, God, it's
Well, and
just
I
a lot
also,
of money.
with this face thing, I'm like, I find myself weirdly being like, no wonder celebrities look how they do. Cause I'm like, even for me, I'm like, it's kind of like hard to go outside because you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be covered up. And like, I forgot to put on the suntan lotion. And,
Mhm.
but I'm like driving my kids to school and I'm like, literally, I like pulled my hair because the sun was coming in the window. And I just found myself being like, if I'm fucking Kim Kardashian and I'm like, I'm just going to lay here and people are going to cook my meals and like, I'm going to
Mhm.
like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, this goes back to the motherhood thing where I'm like, this is no joke. Like my kids, they're literally coming up to me and they get close and they're like, Mommy, I don't like how that looks. Like like you can tell she's a little bit like grossed out.
Yeah.
And again, I just find
Rightfully
myself being
so.
like, yeah. But I'm
No.
like, man, if you're in a different life situation, I'm like, you're just going to like some spa and
Yeah.
like hanging out for a week and nobody expects
true.
anything of you. And I'm
Right.
like, it's hard for moms. It's great. And this timing's worked great. And I had all this schoolwork to do. So like, it actually really helped me be like, sit at your computer. You can't go outside and work in the yard. You can't go run errands. Like just sit here and get the work done. So I'm like, I # nailed it